Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to be starting here momentarily, just doing a quick audio check right now. All right, audio sounds good. Sounds good. Oh yeah, we're set, man. We're ready. We're ready. We're freaking ready. We're ready. We're ready for some Breath of Fire today. You damn rights we are. You damn rights we are. God, I was watching that funny, just amazingly talented person that impersonates Peter Griffith at Comic-Con, and it's just. He's just so good at what he does. Like, that's so fun. I think everybody wants to be Peter for a day with no consequences. It's like Groundhog's Day. Bird. God, it's stuck in my head. So bad. So bad. Surfin' bird, baby. Surf-y bird. That's so funny. God damn, that's funny. Yes, I fully recovered and now I gotta go fight a giant fly. Yes. Let's see if this leg's out today. Oh, big time. Didn't it? And it's still a little poppy. Yeah, that's crazy that it keeps doing that. That sucks. Might need to go back to 720. But I never think I had that problem when I was doing the PS5. So, I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe it's just time for a new computer. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. She needs some oil. She needs some hashish oil. Surfing bird. Mow. Maybe I just need to rebuild all my scenes. Maybe I should work on that. Maybe that's something I need to do. Just rebuild all that stuff. I know I'm streaming a hell of a lot earlier than I normally do. Damn, that wrecks him. Tons of experience. That's quite a bit. I'll take it. Like, that's good. That's good. My lights were down. That was weird. Clacy, what's going on? Thanks for jumping in. I'm streaming a hell of a lot earlier than I normally do. I'm usually not on till like 5 or 6. So everybody's probably wondering, like, what the hell is Slap doing on this early? Well, I have a good reason for that. The wife wants to take a New Year's Eve photo today, and we have to set up this New Year's Eve quarantine Happy New Year photo. I'm not impressed. I'm not amused. Anyway, how you doing today? Did you look more into Demon Souls, I guess? Bum, 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 bum. It'll be a fun, I think it'll be a fun photo. The wife's looking forward to it, so I mean, like, yeah, why not? Photos are fun. Yeah, they can. And I'll be doing the photo. I do a lot of photography. Clacy. So it's always like family photos and stuff. Not that my wife and I have a family, but when it comes to photos, it's like, oh, we'll get Nick or Slap to do it. You know, I mean, we'll get him to do it. There we go. That looks actually a little bit better. Hang on a second here. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll keep my settings where they are. Sorry, I was playing with my camera stuff. Ooh, there it is. It's starting. It's starting again. Like the... Maybe I gotta switch out cards. Maybe I have to switch out my old capture card again. Yeah, I'll give you my Instagram. I don't post a lot of photos on there, and a lot of stuff is like mixed in. It's not a professional Instagram. It's like stuff that about, you know, yeah, you'll see it. I'll share it with you though. Right now, I'm in the middle of a process of getting slapartist trademarked. So I'm trying to then go after the people that already picked up slapartist. The accounts are inactive. So, I'm trying to get those. Jesus, what the hell? Yeah, somebody already took it, and I'm really pissed off about it. Here's the thing: is like the accounts are never active. So, you know that, and Twitter had somebody took the Twitter one too. Oh, hang on a second here. But if you have a trademark, you have a better chance of getting stuff. Let me tell you what, trademarks are not cheap. Trademarks are not cheap. For some odd reason, my photos aren't pulling up. Here we go. All right, here, I'll share it with you right now. So yeah, I do a lot of landscape photography. I think I have some on here. I should have some landscape photography on here. Yeah, I got a few of them. You'll obviously see them when you get down to them. Oh yeah, I forgot I took some of these. Some of these photos are done with Google Glass, as I was an early explorer with Google Glass. You'll see some cool shit. There's some cool stuff on there. Anyway, sorry. I'm derailing. Some of those photos I have in there, I don't know if you heard of the company REI. You know, it's like recreational equipment. My photos have been picked up by REI and some trail hiking guides before for Glacier National Park. My wife and I live in Montana, and every year, about maybe 2 or 3 times a year, we go up to Glacier National Park. We got married in the park. We hiked into a mountain lake, and I proposed on a glacier, and we just love hiking. But Glacier is a very special place to us. And that being said, Google Glass was fun. I had to do some research with it, and I made a fly fishing app for it when I was teaching college. I don't teach college anymore as of right now. I was denied tenure, fired in the same day. It's really a bullshit story, and it just pisses me off even really delving into it. But yeah, I was denied tenure, fired in the same day because of money and student enrollment. It's stupid. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, why is that doing that? Anywho's Google Glass was fun. Made the fly fishing app. I was publishing it with Google to get it made on the Google Glass store, but then they decided to shut down Google Glass, and I never could get it published. But Google Glass was fun. People were always worried about face detection and stuff. Let me tell you what, a lot of that was very gimmicky, but there were some really things that were very fascinating about Google Glass. Is the fact that you could, I mean, obviously it's a wearable ocular device, but I could scan things with the glass, such as other languages, and it would show right in my loop of what it meant, what it translated to English. The best thing about Google Glass is that there's actually a photo. There's actually a photo I have here of, let me pull it up. I'll share it with you. That I took of a trout while I was fishing. Like, all I had to do was blink with Google Glass, and it would take a photo. I blink and it would take a photo. And I fished with them quite often because it was a neat way for people to experience fly fishing. Living in Montana, I tie flies and I fly fish all summer. So when I was a teacher, I would tie flies in the winter and I'd fish all summer because I was always off out of work. You know, in the summer, I always had summers off. Let me find that trout. Well, yeah, so here's the article that the newspaper did an article on me about Google Glass. Oh, here's a video. Here you go. Here's a video of me capturing a fish with Google Glass. Oh, right here. Here you go. Here's the whole video. That's the entire video. You'll see all of it. And then I think this is just the still photo I took. Yep. It's cool shit. But just a dead technology now. It's dead. We'll try switching the audio stuff later. Right now, I'll just work on playing the game. Frog Cave. Boom, boom. Right? Wasn't the resolution on that, like, good? I mean, you got to think I was doing Google Glass back in 2012, 2013, and the quality was actually really good. The bad thing about it, Clacy, was that Google Glass's battery inside died rather quickly. And it got really warm right here. But it died very fast. And then you had to have a cell phone accompanied with it to be Bluetooth, to be married and paired up with it. But I remember playing games with Google Glass. I was flying a helicopter using it had a built-in intervalometer. So I was able to fly a helicopter just using my head. It was really neat. Yeah, it was years ago, but the resolution was actually surprisingly good for how old that camera was. I still have the Google Glass, and I will keep it because, well, for one, it was expensive. It was like $1,200, and people had to apply and tell them why you wanted to be an early adopter or a Google Explorer. Why you wanted to be a Google Explorer with the glass and what you would use for it. So I was able to make an application, hire a graduate teaching assistant, a TA, or a research assistant who did all the programming for me, and I did all the font work, and it was awesome. I wish I would have had a shot at that. Most I've ever been able to do is a recent study with car evaluations using VR systems that they sent to your home. How was that? Car evaluations? Were you like disassembling cars, or you were just explain a little bit more? I think the best thing about Google Glass was it gave you a perspective of what it looked like through somebody's eyes. It wasn't a GoPro. It gave you as close as what it could be from somebody's perspective as a point of view. It was, you know, I wish I had Google Glass. So Clacy, let's see what you're saying here. I bet it was neat to do some VR tech. I had a graduate student who was also a GTA of mine do training simulation. He built VR training simulations for the nursing department at my college. So he went in and did all this VR work, and he built the VR himself. Like, he filmed it, wrapped it in After Effects, built the entire VR himself. Super smart guy. And it was neat shit. You know, it was fun. And VR kind of makes me sick, so I really can't do it. You know, like the PSVR, it just makes me nauseous. Yeah, so I really can't do it. I wish I would have had Google Glass. So before I was a professor, Clacy, I was in a band and we played we played Warp Tour, right? With Gym Class Heroes, Sum 41, Alkaline Trio, and we also got a song on Rock Band. But what I would have loved to have done is when we played Warp Tour to had my Google Glass so people could see the perspective of what it looked like to be on stage as a musician. But we didn't have it. I didn't have it. You love Rock Band? I never even played our own Rock Band song. I never even played it. I wish we would have. I'll send you the preview of our song on Rock Band. Of your undergrad career you spent playing that game. So that's a link to just the preview. It's only like a minute and a half long, but that's the preview. Were you on drums? You were ranked top 150 on expert drums for a bit. Okay, you played a lot of it then. So let me ask you this: do you play real drums? Like I played Rock Band like 3 times, but I'm not good at it. I play bass. I'm a real bassist. And I think if I could have any other instrument than bass, it would be drums. I love the drums. I'm not the best at them. I can play some, but I would love to practice on them. All right, so we got to fight a giant flower. That's cool. You were ranked top 150 and expert in the world. You know, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, man. Do you have any videos of you rocking out on expert mode? Excellent, man. You switched to bass? The only reason I got into bass is because my friend in I've been playing bass since 98, I think, 97 or 98. And only reason I played bass is because my good friend was in a band with his brother. We played a shit ton of shows, but their bassist moved away, and it was like, you know what, you should play bass. There's too many guitarists, you should play bass. And I was like, I think I could get on board with bass. And yeah, I've been playing bass for over 20 years now. Yeah, well over 20 years. And I just love it. So in my channel, that's where slapartist comes from, Clacy. It's a bassist thing, you know. So when you earn enough slaps in my channel, I think you can redeem for 25,000 slaps. I will sit down. Here we go. I hook up my bass, I got 4 bases here. One's under the bed, but I hook up my base into my live Twitch stream, and no matter what I'm doing, I will stop and play some bass for about 30, 40 minutes. So it's a reward that people redeem sometimes. And no matter what it is I'm doing, I will stop doing it and get into the slap bass. It's fun, man. I definitely enjoy it. Yep, that's where it comes from. I've had the slap artist moniker has been mine. I think I've had it for over 20 years too. And so that's what I'm trying to get registered. Look what Nitro Scott just did. Look what Nitro Scott just did. He just redeemed it. He just redeemed it. All right, all right. You're such a son of a bitch. I'm in the middle of a boss fight. Please just let me beat the flower first. Let me beat the flower first, okay? I promise you I will defy. Let me beat this guy first, please. My stream's been acting up lately, so just let me please fight this boss. And let me get a save in, okay? I promise you, I will play it. There it is, there it is. Hey, level up, level up, level up. Hey, Artemis, wow, generous of you, man. Artemis is continuing the gift sub they got from Artemis, my brother-in-law, Artemis. I see we got Bammer in here. You guys are gonna get some bass here in a second. I'm so glad you signed into Twitch this afternoon too.
My flower.
That's funny. All right, let's head back, save it, and we'll do some bass for you. My wife has my other camera. She had a virtual play she was a part of, so she has my other camera. So I got my other second camera here, but it's for my gamer goo. And I'm sorry I don't have slap cam set up. So you guys just have to have this camera, which is a better camera anyway. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get this powered up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Do not go anywhere. All right, everybody. I think we're set here. We got to go into talking mode, so give this a second to catch up. It's probably going to glitch out for a second. Hopefully it doesn't. Doesn't look like it is. Is that coming through? All right. Well, let's get things started, shall we? Let's have some fun. Thank you, Nitrous, for going ahead and redeeming the slaps, man. I really do appreciate that. That just also signifies and denotes that you watch the channel a lot, you support it, and I appreciate that very much, man. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Please continue to do what you do. Let's get this started. I'm going to go ahead and turn my mic down. Just warming up my hands a little bit. Bear with me. Would you guys do me a favor and let me know if this cuts out? If it starts dropping, would you please tell me? Like if it starts clipping. All right, everybody, going to wrap it up here in a second. All right, we're going to wrap it up with this last thing. Last things you've been hearing, all written by me. A majority of this stuff is written by me, but some of it isn't. But these last few pieces are very melodic. Enjoy. Well, I hope you all enjoyed some bass there. I really do. I really hope you got your slaps worth. I really do. I hope I didn't disappoint today. I haven't played in a while, so I'm a little rusty. So I'm just, I play just a medley of stuff, and yeah, I hope it wasn't too disappointing. Some stuff isn't mine, some stuff is mine, but I just play a lot of different stuff. I like a lot of melody and bass, as you could probably tell. That's definitely a big driving thing for me in bass is melody. But I hope you all enjoyed that. Because I enjoyed playing for you guys. Give me 1 second here. Sorry, had to blow my nose there. I didn't think you guys wanted to hear that. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's mine, a bunch of stuff that isn't, but most of the stuff is mine. Hey, thank you so much. You definitely turned on your bass and played along where you could. Yeah, some stuff you might have heard. There's definitely some Metallica in there, some definitely Tool influenced, Primus and stuff like that. All that stuff has a big influence on me. So I think I played for about 30 minutes. I'd like to believe I did. Yeah. I decided not to get out I got a 6-string fretless over here, but I just decided not to go that route. I'm a little rusty on that one. I need to practice a little bit more. But I hope you enjoyed that, Clacy. I hope you did. I'm glad you busted out your bass and played along. Hopefully, hopefully you could play along to some of the tunes. Some of the stuff I said is my own. That's a lot of late nights by yourself in high school. It's just a culmination of everything. Ebby's here. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you guys liked it. I really do. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, I haven't played for a while. I was working on a few new things there. I'll come in, I keep my basses out so I can play them throughout the day. So whenever I'm feeling kind of fatigued, I'll stop in to my room here, my stream room. That light must have went out. I'll pop into my stream room here and I'll just play the bass for a little bit. So I was working on a few new things there. Yeah, fretless bass. I've always wanted I had a fretless bass when I first started playing with a whammy bar on it, and it was just too much. So I sold it. And then about 5-6 years ago, I finally found the 6-string fretless bass that I've been looking for like 15 years. And they're beautiful. Yes, Ozzy, I'm definitely streaming a hell of a lot earlier today. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, it's definitely streaming early. We started around an hour ago, so it's been good. Nitrous hit me with a play your bass kind of thing, and so I was like, I have to do that. So hopefully it sounded good enough. I'll go back and obviously listen to it, as most streamers probably do. Check out what it looked like or what it sounded like. Just have to do those sort of things. It's just part of it. So I have to ask, Clacy, what do you play on? Yeah, I got to do a COVID photo with my wife. Hey, hang on 1 second. Keep yourself entertained for a minute. I need to grab another soda. I need more caffeine. I'll be right back. Jesus, I'm gonna break my chair. So yeah, Clacy, what do you play on, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, I hope it sounded good. I hope you enjoyed it. As a bassist, Here's the thing with musicians. Some musicians think that they are the best in the world. I am not one of those musicians. I know that I have some sloppy techniques. I know I don't know how to read bass music, but I know how to read clarinet music. I can read treble clef. Can't read bass. But just learn by ear, you know, and I started on that black bass you saw me last playing on is my first bass I ever bought, and I'll never sell it. I've replaced the tuners on that. This year, a new string retention bar. I replaced the pickup, or the bridge, the whole hip shot. I replaced it once before, but now I just replaced it with an even better one. You know, made it all black and custom hardware. But I'm debating on putting some new pickups in it. And it's my favorite bass. When I was a freshman in high school, I bet my dad I could run a 400. I was in track and field as a freshman, and I told my dad, I said, I bet I can. You know, I was being lazy in track. He goes, if you run under a minute, 400, will get you a bass. I ran that thing in like 55 seconds. You know, I wasn't fast, but ran it in like 55 seconds, and I was like, you owe me a bass. Let's go get it right now. I want it right now. Let's have it. And yeah, I'll never get rid of that bass. And I did sell one bass guitar years ago, and I wish I would have never did that, because I'm so pissed I did it. I had a 5-string Warwick thumb neck through bass, and I wish I would have never sold it. But I needed a computer, and I needed a camera for school, and yeah. Do I still have the computer? No. Is the camera still good? No. Yeah, mine wasn't expensive either. Mine was like maybe $250, $300. Yeah, and you know, it wasn't anything fancy, and it's a short neck, but I can play the shit out of that one. I love the way that one plays, and I can never get rid of it. I've adjusted way too many things on it, and that was a PV Foundation. So all my basses, Clacy, are PV Sirius's. I play on a PV Sirius, and not PV Sirius. I play on the American-made PV Sirius's because they stopped making them for a while, and then they started making them now. Now they're made in like Indonesia. And those things I do not like them. So it's just something about the USA-made ones. So I got a 4-string PV Sirius. My 5-string that you saw me play is my baby. That is my main bass. And then my 6-string fretless is the latest edition of PV Sirius again. Nice wangy wood. Ooh, it's so beautiful. All neck through, beautiful basses. They're all neck through except that black PV Foundation. You ran a 5.2 mile back in high school. I couldn't do it now. You have one signed by Michael League and Victor Wooten. I've seen Victor Wooten play. He's did a couple things here in Montana before. Yeah, how could you not... Let me stay here. How could you not want to keep your first bass? I could never sell it. Like, my kids will have to sell it, and I hope they never do. Anyway, we're back in the game here. So you play on that. What kind of cabinet do you play on? My first cabinet was a pawn shop special for like $180. It was a big PV Black Widow 115 combo. And then I sold that bass. I mean, I sold that big amp and bought a new PV Firebase head cabinet years ago. A 410 cab. Thing weighed as much as a Buick. It was too hard to carry. Finally sold that about 2 years ago. And then I ended up buying this one like 3 or 4 years ago. I play on Aguilar cabs, and I love them. They're so good. I wish you guys could hear them. You know, like, I know you're hearing a DI, but I wish you could hear the speakers themselves. And, you know, over the years, you just start acquiring more and more shit to play music. And that's kind of what happened. Now I have all these effects, pedals, and all this other fun stuff. Yeah, they're great, man. I love them. I don't think I could run a 5.2 mile, Ozzy. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. At least not right. I couldn't do it right now, man. I don't know if I could do it. I'd be sucking wind. I couldn't run a 400 under a minute right now. I would probably pull a hammy. I'd probably vomit. I guess it depends if the cops are chasing me, right? In high school, that's what you did, right? You ran from the cops. You had a Kager, and the best way to go is uphill because cops don't like to go uphill. Ah, man, I gotta fix that. That keeps hiccuping on me. Oh. Oh, you got a mark-based combo head too. Okay. Right, and it plays. Yeah, it weighs half as much. You know, I decided to go with the split cabs. So I have the DB751 head, and then I have two 210 dB cabs. I 2 dB 210 cabs. So there's two 10-inch speakers in each cabinet, and then I got these awesome blue Aguilar Blue Bossa SGs or SLs, and they're as light as a paper. They're as light as a feather. Oh, they're so light, and they're 12-inch speakers. I got two of those. And they were a limited edition blue, and they're super sexy. And Aguilar actually sold me a cabinet head to match it. And they play so good, and they sound so good with the fretless. Let's see, your cousin plays Aguilar. Right, and Aguilar is fantastic. I've never played... Wait, no, I played on a Mark bass. I was literally looking... I guess it was Ampeg, Mark bass, or Aguilar. And then the band that I got in, the leader of the band has all these. He's a millionaire. His family are millionaires. I'm not making this up. Millionaires, and he had a 410. He had a 412 cabinet with Aguilar, and that made the decision for me. At shows, I was playing a 412 cabinet, and that thing punched. I didn't even have to, you know, I didn't even have to DI, you know, I just didn't need to do it. So he's played for Erykah Badu since he first came out. Braylon Lacey. I've never heard of him. But I know who Erykah Badu is, though. That's wicked. That's so wicked. Does he still play? What the hell happened? I fused. All right, well, that's stupid. Wow. You know, that's... You know, if I wasn't, and I bet he's phenomenal, you know, if I could do one thing, seriously, it's so fun to play in bands, It's a lot of dedication and a lot of work. I gave up playing music to be a teacher, and now I'm unemployed right now. But if I could do one thing, I would love it. It's if I was to play music again, I mean, I like to play live shows, and I want big live shows. Like, that would be the one thing that if I could wish for, I would. And it wouldn't be for the money. It wouldn't be for fame. It's because when you're on stage and you're entertaining and playing and people are digging it, when we played Warped Tour, it was the best goddamn feeling of my life. It's so fun to be on stage. And, you know, I've played hundreds of shows, you know, bar gigs and stuff like that and other bigger stages. But, you know, Warped Tour being the biggest, it's a high, you know, it's such a natural high. So you have a CD that's coming out, right? Let's talk about that. Oh, the adrenaline is amazing. It's kick ass. Goby Gobe. Ooh. Done. Making albums is a lot of work. The guy that congratulations, man. That's great that you released one and now you're working on a second. Congratulations, man. I know that feeling. It's great. The band I was in, the guitarist he would take us into the studios at the university and record us. That's what he did. He was big into that. I think we made 4 CDs. I think it was 4. I mean, it was a lot. But you know, it was definitely controlled by the guitarist. He was really like, it's my band, I'm in charge, this is the way we're doing it. And so there was some creativeness that I was able to have, but a lot of it was already written by the guitarist, you know. So, but if I was to get into another band, we played rock, we played a lot of rock, and that's fun. But I would almost rather be in a funk band, you know, with some horns and saxophone and stuff like that. I would love something that people can dance to. I would love to be in a band that doesn't, you know, where you don't just have to headbang. You know, don't get me wrong, Motley Crue would be fantastic to be in a band with, but I would rather play with something that people can get down to. Get all slanky, kind of, you know? I want to be in a ska band. You know, no, ska bands are fun. You know, like, ska was a big thing when I was in high school. Right. God, I got to figure out why this keeps cutting out. Rigel, good to see you, man. How's the streams going? I have read The Dirt. It is a good book. Yeah, The Dirt is amazing. You know, it just is, it's unreal, the shit that Nikki Sixx and all of them did. Right? You know, recording music is crazy because at live, you know, I like live shows because you can improvise a lot. and you can mess up. There's room for forgiveness in a live show when people are having a good time. On an album, you have to be very meticulous and you have to be very precise, and that's tough sometimes. Scott is a lot of fun. I've seen a lot of ska bands at Warped Tours. I've seen a lot of ska bands. God damn, they're fun. I think some of my favorites, I've seen Real Big Fish and MXPX. Not MXPX, but Less Than Jake, and they were fun. And actually, Real Big Fish they weren't headlining, but they put on a way better show than Less Than Jake put on. Good, that bastard needs to fix the bridge. The growth between albums, yeah, you hear things, and that is the best way for me to learn, is to hear repeatedly over and over again. So when I got into the band that was making albums, they're like, here's our CD, listen to it. This is one of their, God, I gotta figure that out. He goes, here's our first CD. And I was like, are you serious? And he goes, yeah. And it was able to play to it, and that's what helped. Yeah, Real Big Fish were in the movie Basketball. Yeah, it was Less Than Jake was headlining at least that date. Let's stay at the end. Live music. Yeah, man, I miss live music too. I really do. Live music is, yeah, there's nothing like it. You know, going to the big show, you know, and I loved playing shows because it was always, you know, the setup, and then usually I would go out. It was early, we do setup sound checks, and then go to dinner, go change, and then that prep time, that time to sit and just kind of relax before you go on stage was always so fun. It was always such a fun show. And you never feel really you don't feel any better. You know, you can't feel any better than that. Yeah, you just can't. All right, so the guy fixed the bridge. Oh, shit. Boss fight. Oh my god, look at this thing. It looks like something off Blaster Master. Yeah, Abby, as soon as I can get some live shows, I'll have to. And try to get on some of those as soon as possible. Yeah, I would like to play music again. But you know what? It's being close to 40 now, it's more difficult. It's more difficult. Oh my god. Frog stomp me. So chill did 100. Let's see if we can get something else that does a little bit more. God, it just keeps cutting out like that. It's driving me crazy. Chill's the way to go. It's a hundo. I thought I had more life down. Ooh, 225. Let's see if I can do some luck to try to get a more slams like that. This Toad just has a lot of defense. It's a horny Toad. I would call that a horny Toad, wouldn't you? That is a horny Toad. Horn Toad. It is a Horn Toad. Horn Toad got mad. Let's do an auto battle. You son of a bitch. That ain't gonna cut it. So who are you, Clacy, who's your influences? Like, what are your top 3 bands for influences? Alright, I figured there's gonna be something that he starts hitting everybody with. Son of a bitch. There it is. There it is. Done. Level up? No, nobody gets a level up. Got a protein, though. Excellent. Going to Scandi. Going to Cali. Cool background. Nice. Moving on. Moving on. Do 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 do. Go blue. Go blue. Oh, it's a mole. Oh! Mole Town. Ah, I gotta fix that. Ooh, let's save it. This place is swanky. Tunlin's swanky. Alright, we need a few things in our inventory. This is all armor. Here we go. All right, we're missing something here. We're looking for the maestro. Apparently we needed to talk to the woman in green. We need that and the cowl. So we're on the hunt. There we go. Looking better. Let's save it. Just got to the part right after Aurora. I'm trying to remember where that is. Like what do you do there? What did you just finish? The Golden City. You're gonna need a golden bar. Oh, you already did it. Okay, so you're heading over to Bleak then, right? Okay, so you've already done that then. You've already been to Bleak and stuff, and you already got Karn then. So that's fun. That's a fun part. Right, the RetroPie does make it easy. Oh yeah, go back and get some good items. You went and got the life armor, didn't you? And you shouldn't have the life armor, like you don't even know about the life armor for a while. So I mean, it's definitely something you can get, and I got it too. It makes the game a hell of a lot easier. Oh, it's the best era ever. I totally agree. Oh, we were definitely spoiled. No, I sold mine. I wouldn't buy one because I sold mine. I don't know how to use a spell here, and I don't know how to get it. Shadow Lady. Ah, Shadow Lady, it's good to see you. Still haven't fixed my audio glitching. I'm going to try the old capture card, and maybe that'll help. Maybe I'll reinstall some of the drivers for my Focusrite. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's really bizarre. I just don't know what's going on. Well, it's becoming nighttime. I don't remember when you need a white antler. I've already got a white antler. Just keep an eye out. I can't remember when you need the white antler, but you do need one. Just keep an eye out for the rare albino elk. Yes, you do need one though. Yeah, we lived in the great era of Squaresoft making amazing games. What's up, Chill? Mancer. Oh, I just saw you sent me a message. Dude, it's good to see you. I have not talked to you for probably over a year. It's been a year, I think. Yep, I'm still streaming. It's definitely become my, you know, it's, I mean, obviously I can't make a living on it. Don't get me wrong. I would love to do this professionally. I say that, but I would love to, you know, oh, look at this. I gotta look at the markings. Ooh, look at me. I'm peeping Tom. You know what I mean? Like professionally, I think this would, it would be fun to make what I made as a professor doing this, because I would definitely stop doing that because the stress of publications and promotions and academic senses, it's stressful. Blue, red, white from left to right. Ah, there we go. You didn't know I was streaming? Yeah, I started. Oh shit. You usually get alerts, but you didn't get this one? Yeah, damn it. I was streaming a little earlier today. The wife wants to do like a New Year's Eve or a New Year Christmas card quarantine photo shoot, so I got to do that later. So I'm not amused. Anyway. Yeah, I guess I don't know why you didn't get the alert. That's strange. I mean, how bizarre, right? How bizarre. It's been a while. I moved to Cincinnati and took the time to put the studio back together. Yeah, it's been good. Chilly. It's nice to be still streaming. The community has been fantastic. My audience has definitely grown. It's good. You know, it's fun. You know, I mean, but it would be, you know, I wish it could pay more. I wish this could be a full-time job. It is a full-time job, but I wish it could be, you know what I mean, right? I wish I could make the money I did doing that. That'd be great, because I would do this then for, I wonder what my wife would say. I wonder if I made the same money I did as a professor streaming games. I think my wife would be okay with it. Yeah, this is a fuller time job than I have now. Than I currently have now. That's a good way to put it. She doesn't want to be old and wrinkled. She should have some Botox done, you know? I mean, she should consider that. Instead of, like, giving the key to Zog and messing up the world, maybe she should just do some Botox. I think that's safer. If I stream and then come back in the same day, you don't get a notification? Oh, okay. Well, I'll just start posting it. I'll just start posting it on the Discord at everybody. I'll just start targeting everybody. Some shit's going down. That is bright. What a mess. Yeah, that glitchy. I gotta figure that out. Your stuff always blows up with my notifications. That is weird. Shadow Lady sleeps late. Shadow Lady's up late. She sleeps late. She's definitely a night owl. If I stop streaming, I'm usually dead or dying. Usually I have the flu. Well, I'm glad, Chili, that you're making videos and, you know, back doing what you like to do. That's definitely important. I think I've been streaming now for almost 2 years, I think it is. And she's gone. Way to go. Gave up the key for eternal youth. You are pathetic. You are super pathetic. God, eternal youth. Of course you want that. With work being closed. Yeah, you mentioned that was going to happen. Oh, bolt, cold, and fire, right? I think that's what it is. Yeah, they're a stun. That's what they are. Hey, Mardi Gras. It's a brawl, baby. It's a rumble in the jungle. Everybody just bitch slapping each other. And early on, those do a lot of damage. Those are good. Everybody's sleeping in the same bed. Do you see that? Everybody's just rolling out of the same bed. Now that's a party. That's a party. Must be the 60s. Everybody's just a bunch of swingers. This is just a swinging party. I take the melon. There's a bolster right there. Why do they put a melon in a treasure chest? It doesn't make any sense. Alright, the dream world's a bitch. All right, everybody, I'll be right back. Give me a moment. Gotta go talk to my wife for a hot second. Shadow Lady's in charge of everyone, as always. Hey everybody, I'm back. I switched out to my older capture card, and we're gonna see if that fixes some of the audio dip. I'll save that one more time. What are you guys talking about here? I have been on a huge RPG kick lately. How far into the game do I think I am? I'm just getting ready to go into Mogu's Dream. So I guess you could search for it that way. Let's see here. Yeah, I would probably say I'm 75%. I'm 75% into it. Yeah, that was a... Yeah, I'm pretty far into it.